Welcome back. Still day one of FESPA. We're here at the Jetrix stand, and I'm delighted to be joined by Ian Windebank.
Hello.
Ian, if you want to introduce yourself and tell us what it is you do.
Yeah, I look after European sales of hardware mainly. So looking for European dealers and working with them, looking at this, making sure that they get their service as they need it and getting the machines that they need.
So how's the show been for you so far? I know it's still day one, but...
Yeah, it seemed quiet for the first half an hour, 45 minutes, but I think people filtered through. After that, it's been really interesting so far. We've had some good conversations, lots of different nationalities, so it's a positive start. So,
any trends in those conversations? Anything in particular people are really looking for or asking?
At the moment, it's a bit of a mix because they're looking at hardware. You know, it's a big thing of what we do. They see their current supply chain. Their supply chains may be either too high or they can't service the demands, so they want an all-round solution, and for us it's good. We make our ink and we make the machines. So.
Yeah, perfect. So you've been an approved partner with Brett Martin for a wee while now. Why is it important to have an approved partnership with someone like Brett Martin?
You've got to have reliability and consistency with a supplier.
Of course, yeah.
So you've got to have a good product. It's good to work with someone that one knows their product, but two will manufacture according to what the industry needs. So we've got a nice product, a nice finish. The application of ink goes down really well. And then also with the acrylic, you know, you've got to have that clarity along with the performance. So we get the best of both worlds, I think.
Yeah.
It works really well.
Yeah. So you've touched on a little bit there in terms of the products you're working with. So you're working with Foamlux Light Bio, which is our new sustainable sheet, and also with our Macro. So what are the two sort of things that you're looking for within those two specific sheets?
With the macro stuff, it's clarity, but also adhesion. You've got to, you know, obviously like anything, yes, people say it's on the ink manufacturer for adhesion, but it makes a difference on the quality of the product, whether it's going to stick or not. We've had some much cheaper products before where the ink, no matter how good it is, still has a problem. So this makes a difference with yourselves. Same with the Foamlux as well. Adhesion is important, but overall consistency of finish. It's got to have that. It can't have lumps and bumps and defects in it. It's got to be consistent. So you get a flat enough finish, but without that deadening of ink. So it works really well.
So with our new Foamlux Light Bio sheet, offers 20% carbon reduction. It's made with a bio PVC. Sustainability, particularly we've only been here about half a day, but sustainability seems to be a big thing. What's it like at your end in terms of, you know, the machinery? Sustainability a big factor? Yeah,
it's the same. We've tried what we can in terms of manufacturing to reduce the overall impact as much as we can by streamlining our materials that go into the machines. The ink's the same. There's a big pressure on us to make sure that ink production is as ecologically viable as possible. So even running simple things like running with LED lamps rather than mercury lamps. Now, I know that's an industry change, but that's important. You know, we make that change and people recognize it. So, yeah, we've tried to you know, we have the similar stresses and strains of working within that, but it's the right thing to do.
So we're standing in front of a machine at the minute. It's just paused at the moment. Was printing on some Brett Martin Foamlux Light Bio there, but tell us a little bit about this machine and some of the features of it.
Yeah, LXI8 is pretty much a flagship product because it can print up to 200 square meters an hour. So that's a big thing for certain customers. It's a high-end production machine. It will do the refined quality that people need, but it can print also at a very fast pace. Comes delivered all in one piece, which is quite easy in terms of, you know, installation, getting it in a building and working with that. So that's a bit of a benefit. And it's got all the latest tech in terms of safety devices on that. We've worked heavily over the last year to improve our software offering. So our software engineers have managed to tailor make a lot of the software functions to what the industry has asked of us. So this machine, it prints beautifully, it prints fast, and it's working with a high production environment.
Brilliant. So you're probably going to see hundreds, if not maybe thousands of people over the course of the 4 days. Printing on Brett Martin materials, such a big show, seeing so many people. You know, what sort of advantage does that give you, having those materials on your printer?
People recognize the brand. It's sometimes as simple as that. They see a brand name and they go, oh, I know that product, I know that name. Therefore, if they're associated with us and we're associated with you, that can only bring us a benefit, benefit for both parties, I'm sure. But that for us makes a difference because we're recognized with a successful brand name, a brand name that the industry recognizes, and probably that you will see on a lot of other stands.
Brilliant. Ian, thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
That's it. FESPA Day 1 over and done with. Thank you very much, and join us tomorrow for Day 2.